Ooni Halo Pro. It's a spiral mixer. Now, you've probably seen on the channel before me using a spiral mixer. So let's just get this straight out of the box without any shadow of ado and see what we got in it. Because obviously you've seen this on the net. If you haven't seen an unboxing before, this is just a quick unboxing of what I can see. With it, you get a starter book straight away out the box. That's basically a paddle, very much like a Kenwood, like this. Very good for your creams. Ah, look at these posh bags. Oh, this is your bar, which fits into the machine. It's got a pin on there, so basically it goes up and turns. It's clever bit of stuff. Doesn't that look good quality? A lot of this recycled packaging, excellent stuff. And luckily the box is up the right way around. So if you don't know what this is your whisk. I did expect it to be a little bit bigger than that. See, it's got an extension. So once again, this goes up into the machine the same. That whisk, very small against a Kenwood, and that's a Kenwood K-Mix. It gives you some idea of what the difference is between the two. Wondering what type of job that's going to do. We'll see later exactly what's going to happen. We know what a K1 looks like, and that's just the small version. Nice bags. Right, in here, what we got in here? Oh, your little spiral hook. Oh, once again, nice quality. I'm liking that. Once again, it's got the pin on there to go up and tie into your machine. This is your stainless steel bowl. I'm liking this stuff. I mean, not many brands put this in, but then for 630 quid, you do want something. Now on the bottom here, as you can see, there's a nice attachment. Once again, you can see what we're going to do here. It's very like much everything else you can buy on the market. It's twist one way or the other, I guess. Nice to see you've got a selection of wires from different countries. So it don't matter where you are in the world, you've got a wire for them instead of having a crappy little special plug to plug into. So that's us in the UK. That's for the Americans. And that's for the French. Or if you're going on holiday and you want to take it with you, believe me, I won't be doing that. So let's have a look and see what this looks like on the table. Oh, I'm just liking this. That's nice. Now, if you're just wondering what type of weight this is, it's heavy. Now, believe me, I'm thinking this is going to be around about 16 kilograms. What I'm liking, it's got packaging stuff all the way around to keep it nice. So just to have a look on the top here, this is glass, and that does look a nice finish. Now, it's very simple to use on this machine apparently, and that's where you put your mains in at the back here, an on-off switch. We got a left. Well, that's a right, by the way, and a left. And I'm guessing, oh, there you go. And of course, with the attachment, now this goes up in here like this. And that winds up. And just tighten it. And once again, the hook is very much the same. In, and that's it. Bowl just goes in. Yeah, that seems nice. So I'll put that down. My only concern was safety issues here. Now, looking at it, the spiral is out the back, and it's important not to put your hand in the machine whilst it's going. Now, you can run this without the top on. Don't get your hand anywhere near this. Always use a long spatula like this if you're going to pop anything into a machine, okay? Remember, if this was your hand and you get near that, it's going to take your hand off, all right? Even though this is a at-home machine, my bakery one has got a thing on here which you lift up and it stops it dead. This doesn't have any stop locks on it. This is literally that'll take your hand off, all right? So just remember, don't put your hand in this machine. It is absolutely very dangerous. Just a straightforward plug. That's nice, like a kettle. 3-pin plug. And what's nice is to see somebody who puts a long cable on. Do you get this, where you get these items that have a very short cable? This is a nice long cable. On and off is at the back, and that's what she looks like. I love the light inside. Very good. on the top here. Oh, there we go. Speed, that's got a timer. Oh, there you go. You can see it all on the top there. So I'm guessing that's 30 minutes at number 5. Oh yeah, there we go. Counting down already. I'm liking that. Pause. I haven't even read the instructions. Now to speed it up, I'm guessing you turn it round. Look, and it goes, it will drop 0. So it starts on 5 and let's go to top speed. Oh, okay. Let's shut you off. 5. Now, in comparison to my machine at work, I would say, I know the table's rocking because it's a stainless steel table. We're not on a solid worktop, by the way. So it's not rocking and rolling like most other machines, but that's 70. That's quite quick, really. Maximum is 100. And remember that when something's spinning that fast, it would warm your dough up rapid. All right? So just remember that. The slower, cooler. In fact, that is quite slow, that is. I reckon 50 is equivalent to what my dough machine is at work, which is nice. Very nice. I'm liking this. Yeah, so let's turn him off. That's simple. You can hear the fans running to keep it cool. So at the back here, it's got a fan. Unlike most machines, there's no fan at the back. I'm liking this. Even my bakery one hasn't got a fan. Right, we'll turn that off a minute. Lift him up. And what we're going to do is take this off. Isn't that easy? You like that, don't you? And once again, this comes straight out. That is such nice. If you're making a pizza, this is not aimed at just pizza people, by the way. This is aimed at anybody who wants to cook in their kitchen. Hence why they put the other attachments. Now, would like to see how the other attachments work. One assumes it goes in there first, like that, and then tighten it up. Okay, remember I'm doing this one-handed. Now it is on there, but it needs to be locked in. Ah, there we go. We're going down now. So all right, so we can put this down now. Once again, you press the side and drop it down. Now I will wash this bowl out and we'll try a bit of cream in it in a minute. Let's turn the machine on. All right, so you turn it on. Oh, we're clear. There we go. And that's it. Now I dare say you shouldn't do this, but out of interest, does that spin with it up? Now by rights, this should be automatically locked. Just out of curious, I'm going to test this just in case. Don't try this at home. No, that's good. So that means this is locked and you can't do anything with this button at the top here. So as soon as you flick that up on the side, it turns it off. Right, I'm going to wash the bowl. We're going to wrap some cream in there and see what it comes out like. This is what I use at work, and this is always a good test for little machines. Let's be fair, this machine is only a domestic one.